Christopher Roman for Bare Knuckle News, sitting alongside Mr. Dada 5000. And what a spectacular fight card we had here at BYB 34 Brawl at the Pines, number 4. What stood out for you? And to me, it has to be Trujillo. What a phenomenal fight for the guy. Came in, took out the PKB champion. What a fight.
100%, you know, it's something that makes a fighter tick. And when they find out what that is, they become unstoppable. Trujillo is the best in the world. He's one of those guys that he's beat the best. He's seen certain things. And like he says, Dada, when you look at, in Spanish, when you look at superpowers, right? He was like, I take all of the superheroes that you know, and I take their strengths, none of their weaknesses, and I put all their strengths inside me. I cannot lose. And what we've seen tonight, you know what I'm saying, he pretty much got it down to a science.
You've been feeding him some tough competitions. Who do you foresee here that's going to be the next person that's going to bring potentially Trujillo to that next level, that's going to go ahead and test him?
Well, they're going to have to be a trained, skilled guy, you know, a technician, because he trains with the best. As you just seen, we just seen King Kong Ortiz out there. He sparred with these guys daily. You know, he has world-class athletes, big baby Jerome Miller, you know, so forth like that. So if you're not training with the guys that he's training with, if you're not doing the rigorous regimen that he's doing, you know, it's like you're not, the odds is against you.
Going down now, Cub Hawkins, what a phenomenal fight for the guy. We just talked to him. He just held 2 belts. He's even contemplating maybe even going for the 165 championship. Your thoughts on him as his performance?
I'm going to be honest with you, you know, I've seen him, his last fight, you know, a lot of individuals was in the building. He got knocked down several times, and he got back up. You can knock him down, but could you put him away? So, I mean, he's putting the divisions on notice, one division at a time. You know, and I think he's going to, you know, capture another world title, you know, and he's going to continue, you know. Like he says, soon as he got out of that last match, training started for him that next day.
Top 5, pound for pound, one of the best right here in BYB, no doubt. He says that one thing he would like to do is potentially fight in either Wisconsin or Illinois, one of the 2 states that he represents. What are the chances of BYB going to those areas?
I mean, we're worldwide now, so we're city to city, state to state, out of the country, overseas, you know. If one of those states are already open to bare knuckle, then there's a very good possibility we can be there, you know. And of course, you know, he's continuing to win, you know, and why not?
Going down the list now, we got Diver. What a great fight for the young lady. Came in here. There was a lot of history between these two. It was a rematch. Fight was supposed to happen back in June. Now we're facing it here. And, well, she took out the win. She's a champion, looking real good inside the Trigon.
100%. You know, she came, she saw, she conquered. You know, she said she was going to do it, and she did exactly just that. Her last fight was 23 seconds in the very first round. So she just put the women's division on notice that she's real, she's raw, she's authentic, and you're not going to be able to mention bare knuckle women's fighters if her name is not inside your open the top sentence.
Looking at some of the women and men that competed on this fight card, anyone that stood out, anyone that surprised you?
All of them. You know, like I say, this card should have been called NOME, N-O-M-E, not of main events. No fight went the distance. We had the first female fight, you know, which that was like a prelim. But the main card, you know, everybody, you know what I'm saying, finished it. And that's what we pride ourselves on, not leaving it inside the hands of the judges. That thing behind us, the mighty Trigon, it finished people.
One of the 2 guys that really stood out to me, Yampier Ramirez, 21 years old. And then we got Yordan Fuentes. Dude, what a phenomenal heavy puncher that guy is. That guy means business, undefeated inside the Trigon.
Yeah, I mean, he's a dangerous opponent for anybody, you know what I'm saying, who stands in the front of him. You know what I'm saying, he's hungry, you know, he's relentless. And like he says, you know, he's aiming for that goal. And right now, you know what I'm saying, there's a very good chance that he's going to get his shot, you know, in the upcoming, you know what I'm saying, year.
That 5000, 2025. What can BYB fans expect from the promotion?
Wow, TNT. We're going to, you know what I'm saying, we're going to invite you guys on a roller coaster ride. It's going to be a journey that's action-packed, full of thrills and chills. You know, BYB Extreme, you know what I'm saying, we're the big dogs, for real. You know, we have the biggest roster. That's why we got to start doing multiple fights to keep everybody active, you know. So now, when we talk about we're the best, you know what I'm saying, the proof is inside the pudding. You know, We have top quality athletes. You know what I'm saying? Again, we got the biggest roster. These guys just don't know how to punch. They know where to punch. And we showed that tonight, right here in Pembroke Pines at BYB 34.
Is this going to be an annual thing coming out here at the Pembroke Pines, or you guys actually host more than one event here in Pembroke Pines on a yearly basis? We're going to see more fights in this area, this venue?
Of course.
Is there something special about this place?
Well, you know, we like, you know, the people that, you know, runs the facility, you know, the fans, you know what I'm saying, they come out, you know, the fighters, the staff. I mean, we feel like this is a neutral place, you know, to come out, you know, and put on the show. Because you have other forums out there, James L. Knight Center, the Hard Rock, so forth like that, you know. But right now, you know, this seems to be a solid place, you know, and we're only getting bigger. It seems like we're probably going to outgrow this thing, you know what I'm saying, very, very soon, you know, because it was a packed house, you know what I'm saying, to the ceiling. You know, so 2025, you know, I mean, it's like we're going to put a period on the end of the sentence, you know. I mean, every month we're doing like 2 shows out of the country, out of the state, you know, and it's like no one is moving at the speed that we're moving at or doing the things that we're doing, you know. And then also, look, we got the mighty Trigon. Nobody got nothing out there like that. Only 2 organizations own their own patent. That's UFC and BYB Extreme.
Thanks again, Dada. Always an honor to speak to you.
My pleasure.
I'm Rodolfo Roman for Bare Knuckle News here with Dada 5000, and no one beats us to the punch.